Hey Phyllis,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a busy day for you.
Yeah, it has. I just actually was like, I had this one company sent me like a video production RFQ opportunity, and it's due in like 2 days. So that's what I was working on.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like,
well,
no,
you could reschedule me.
it's fine. No, it's fine because I'm like almost done. Like all I need to add is like my quote, like the numbers now.
Okay.
So yeah, I've done all the other work.
I'm still kind of woo with the certification thing, but
Okay.
it's gonna happen. I'm getting there. I'm figuring stuff out, so
Okay.
I'm getting
So,
there. I don't know why they said though that supplier clearinghouse said that I qualify for that fast 8.
oh, okay. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that. But I mean, if you do it, do it. But I mean, but the 8-8, you do qualify for it because you're a small business. But it's like you still don't want to go in wasting the 8-year time. You know what I mean? Like with 8-8. That's why I tell people just wait a couple years so you're used to bidding and stuff like that before you jump into the 8-8 program.
I don't even know why they was like, okay, here. And then when I went to say apply, it just gave me for that one. And I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I
Yeah,
don't see that women-owned minority thing. What's going on? So
yeah.
then I had to go back into there and
Do it
say,
again.
hey, I want additional applications I want to apply for.
Okay.
And now I finally got access to that link.
Oh, finally. Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, but
Yeah.
Sam, I
Oh,
had to, I had to go get a notarized letter
yeah. Yep.
because they said my business was already registered, but I didn't have anybody assigned as administrator.
Okay. So you
So in
have
order for
to do
them
that
to,
as you.
I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my goodness. So I sent that right away. I left the house and
Yeah.
went and had it
You got the notification.
notarized.
Yeah.
They only give you 3 days or they close it out.
Yeah.
So I rushed in, got it in, and then somebody came back the next morning and was like, hey, we did get your notarized letter, but we need you to have this third-party statement. And here's the 2 statements. They'll pick and choose whichever one. So whoever they assigned it to was like, just paste this into the notarized letter and submit this notarized letter back to me. So now
Yeah.
I'm just at the waiting stage for them to say,
To
okay, we
finish it.
updated the record. And I'm like, okay, you guys are throwing me off.
You almost there. So they're like really the only ones that's like it's almost a headache with the SAM. It's that is like the one is like if one thing don't match, they kick it out. It's just like if you use a PO box, they kick you out. It's like it's crazy. That's the only one that I see is like it's really they make it so difficult. It's like you don't have to
Right.
be that difficult. Like
Right. So I'm just waiting on them to tell me that
yeah.
has been updated. Then I can
Yeah.
exhale a little bit.
Oh, good. Okay,
I
so
told you my goal, I gotta have some money coming in because I'm literally just doing 21 hours with the law firm processing their payables, which
yeah.
okay, I'm stretching it some weeks to even get to 21. So I'm like, that's only $400 a week. That's not
Yeah.
gonna work.
So have you done the woman on? Oh, you got to wait for your SAM first. Yeah, you got to wait in order to do the woman's. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're almost there. You almost there.
No, I'm about to say, oh my goodness. But I'm not giving up because see, I originally
Yeah.
registered with Sam and then the other one connected with it, like you showed us years ago. I wasn't even married when I did that. And that was
Okay.
me following that stupid Matthew Lesko guy.
Yeah, I like him though because
But
he
that's why
shared.
I didn't have anything attached to it.
Yeah. Okay. Because he talks so much, he don't really give you
Mm-hmm.
real step by step. He just like he's so excited about sharing the information. It's like you got to still research it and figure it
Yeah,
out.
he's sharing so much information, like you said, to where he's missing information.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't have an administrator myself assigned to my account in the first place,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
nowhere, anywhere did he tell me I needed to do
Become
that.
an administrator. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
because he shared so much information, I ordered so many publications of his to try to figure out how to do myself. That's why when I found you, I was like, okay, good, somebody that wants to walk me step by step.
Uh-huh.
Because I have relatives who does government contracts, but they don't want to share the information. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I know how to handle you, but I got to keep doing what I need to do.
Yeah.
I'm determined. I'm at the place you were when you got divorced.
Yeah. 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 Back against the wall. It's like something got to give. Something got to happen. Like, So yeah, you're gonna be in a good place.
Yeah, with
If,
Corona going on, I'm like, oh no, this is not gonna work because
yeah,
I wanna use some of the money that I'm getting from the contracts to fund the cigar restaurant bar. In 4 years, I want to run for mayor for Calumet City, which is where I live. I've been here so, but they want $50,000 for you to even get on the ballot for that.
yeah, but shoot, you can raise that money. Raise
Yeah,
that
that's
money.
why I said I got to get it done. I have too much at stake.
That's good that you want to be politically involved. Like that's so awesome.
So
Yeah.
when you said, okay, this is what needed to happen, I'm like, okay, I got to stay on point. So every
Yeah.
class, I'm going to do the next step. I
Exactly.
can't let these 6 weeks go by and I'm still at the same place. I can't do
Exactly.
that.
That's true.
I mean,
So
and
what?
I've been on virtual interviews and stuff to
Uh-huh.
try to come up with money because I still got to pay you if I don't get this contract. I
Yeah.
still got to pay you. So I'm like, oh no, these people are not talking the same thing. They don't see the sense of urgency that I got going on.
Yeah.
So I gotta make it happen.
That's right. What about so what about your Department of Transportation certification? Have you started that yet?
Which one is that?
That's the DBE. So that's the disadvantaged business enterprise. So that allows you to get contracts like with say like the airport, the local transportation agencies, like anything, Caltrain, Amtrak.
I tried all of that. I started all of that stuff.
So you started it. Okay. So
I'm
you're
just
just waiting.
waiting. It's like I'm playing the waiting game, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't right. And then like I noticed with the supplier clearinghouse, they are having me in a pending state because Illinois has not approved my submission to them yet. So I'm pending with that. So it's like, oh no.
Okay. So
So as I log in and look at my business profile, it's telling me and showing me Illinois still has not approved it yet. And I'm thinking, okay, Illinois is on shutdown.
yeah.
How long is that going to take? So
But
that's
the
why I
crazy,
was asking you the questions in the group about
yeah.
what can I get certified for now?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so while you're waiting for the Illinois thing, like the SAM thing it should now that you have all that stuff in there, yeah, that should just kind of like process. But you can reach out to them and ask for expedition. So you can be like, hey, I saw this contract on this federal contract that I'm about to apply for, but I need my certifications to be expedited. If you already have everything in that they ask for, you can call them, ask them to expedite it.
Well, I was just before I got on with you, I was completing the additional applications with Supplier Clearinghouse, and it's asking me, the only part that I have not filled in is the part about the insurance. Then I can go ahead and submit that because, you have to do the check boxes where it's like minority owned, women owned, minority and women owned. So it said check all and apply. So I checked all 3 of those boxes. And
Yeah.
then I'm thinking, who do I know that I can stick in that LGBT?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, okay, who do I know that I can check that and then contact
Yeah,
them?
exactly. Let them be a part of your team.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about that. But the only part I have not completed, so I can submit that today, is the part about the insurance. So it says even if I say no, then just be able to submit them quotes.
For
And
insurance.
don't say how many quotes.
For insurance?
Yeah.
For like general liability insurance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So you just won. All they need is a quote.
Okay, because
You can get that.
I can go online and get that quote.
Yeah, you can get a quote from online. Just submit that.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
That must be something new because I haven't I don't remember them asking for that before.
Yeah, they ask you for that
Yeah,
now.
because you don't need it until you get a contract. Then they ask you to get it at that point. But yeah, so yeah,
Right.
you can submit a quote. Just get it from online, and then
Yeah, I'll find a little cheap somebody,
Mm-hmm.
like I did for my son with his truck driving business. So I'll just go there, put in what I need, and then okay, give me the quote, thank you, and then submit that, save it, and then submit it.
Yeah.
But I think that's it with that. I think.
Okay.
But when you said you registered, that's not okay. I said okay, then I need to go back and each one of them.
Because I was like, wait, she doing this a little bit too fast. Let me just see if she did the rest of it. Because it's easy to be like, okay, well, I went to the site and I registered for their a portal. But no, there's a certification process beyond that. Like if you're not uploading documents, then that means you didn't do that part.
And when you said that, I said, okay, let me go back. So as soon as I got off with you, I was like, let me go back in.
Yeah.
And I started doing the extra stuff. And
Okay.
then when I saw everything was linked, I'm like, okay, so now I'm on point. I'm on point.
On your way.
Check for real now.
Yeah. That's good though. I'm excited. I mean, I already know you because you already, you started off like on with really great momentum. So I know like as soon as you get your certifications, you're gonna start looking and bidding and stuff like that. So
I
yeah.
have to.
Yep.
I'm telling you because I don't like not having no money.
Yeah, you're gonna get money. And then do you do certified payroll?
Do I do payroll?
Yeah, do you payroll? So do you do certified payroll like elations? I don't know if that's what they call it where you are. But anyway, like a lot of the contractors, subs and stuff like that, like a lot of the projects that they're on requires them to have a certified payroll, which means like it's like it's like you gotta have like your fringe benefits, like all of that weird stuff. I don't know. But that's a good
Don't worry,
skill
I'm gonna Google it and see if
and
I
learn
can
it.
get the
Yeah.
certification. You don't have to tell me number one.
Yeah. Because
So
I started doing it for somebody, and it was just like it was too much. I was like, this is just too much detailed reporting. But yeah, they have to have certified payroll, so that's in high demand. A lot of contractors don't know how to do certified payroll, so they need.
Oh, see, I know how to do payroll in general.
Yeah.
And what's so funny is one of the jobs that I had that I contracted myself for 3 months,
Mm-hmm.
they did put all the documentation together and they were primes on some stuff and they were subs on some stuff. So I've seen how they put all the packet information together, how they create the invoice, and then I would go and hand deliver all of that to whoever the prime was.
Yeah.
I've seen the money come in and then I've had to book all the money and all that and then allocate it where it needs to go.
Yeah.
I've checked the transportation sites to see, did this company get paid yet? And then, okay, let's get on the phone and say, where's our money? You got 30 days according to your agreement.
That's good.
I've done that part.
Yeah.
I've done that part. So now that you're saying the certified payroll, I'll let you know what I find out. Yeah, that's on my day to do today.
I just seen one of the primes that I'm a sub for, like, because the city of San Francisco, now they just email you. They email you, let you, oh, this prime got paid. I'm like, okay, so they got $300,000 today. They owe like 5 stacks. So I'm about to be like, where my 5 stacks at? I know y'all got 300,000.
Right.
That's funny because they just be putting people's business out there now. Some people be like, they got $1 million today. So you just see what they, that's crazy.
That's my thing. Even if I wind up my first contract, I'm not a prime, I'm okay with being a sub.
Yep. Yeah.
I just need to see the money start hitting in the door because it's so much other stuff I want to do and it requires a finances and I don't want to take out loans.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the PhD, I owe over $200,000 and some in student loans. To where the federal government sent me a letter and said, look, you have capped out for life. I didn't know such a thing.
I didn't even know it was such a thing. I had
capped out they will send you a letter.
Yep, I had capped out too.
Yeah, but they sent me a letter and said you capped out.
I did I did a consolidation loan. So now I can go back to school if I wanted to. But I did a consolidation loan. Yeah.
I did consolidated too, but then I attached that forgiveness on it.
Yeah.
My payments are so low, I'll be paying from the grave.
Yep.
Fooling with them.
But if you in that the loan forgiveness program, like after 10 years, it zeroes out.
Right.
Yep. So that's the good thing.
So okay, I'll be 60.
Yeah, you won't owe nothing. It's not dinging you because your payment's probably like $20 a month or hecka cheap, right?
Yeah.
So it's not affecting, it's not hurting your credit, it's helping your credit.
Right.
And then at the end of the 10-year period, you don't owe nobody. So
right. And that's the other thing I want to do. I know I'm in the early 6s. I want to definitely get my credit score up because it's the stuff I want to be able to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to fund it myself, or if I have to go and like you was talking about getting a business credit established,
yeah,
I need to be able to tap into that. So I definitely want my score up higher than what it is.
Yeah, I have a friend that does credit repair. She's really good at, like, super dope at it. When I used to do like credit, I dibbled around with credit repair some years ago. And just like the stuff that I learned from her, I was able to take my credit from, like, I think I was at like a 5, mid 5 to like a 700 in like a little period of time. So yeah, she's really good.
Yeah, see, that's what.
Yeah,
I might be reaching out to you for that as soon as I can see some money coming in the door.
Yeah, she's good at it, and it really, credit repair is easy. It's just tedious.
Yeah.
Staying on top of sending the letters out, and it's been 45 days. Did they respond? And if not, it's going to drop off. So it's like all of this crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Cool.
Accounting is the same way. It's tedious. You just have to stay on top of it. And then if you're
Yeah.
not sure from what the documents is, ask the right person what happened. So then you'll know how to
Yeah.
log it in and categorize it. So other than that, it's the same tedious steps every
Yeah.
month.
It is tedious. Yeah. Okay. So cool. So yeah, so I wanted to, interview you today about like the program. Like what has been your experience so far? Like what are you excited about learning? Like your knowledge that you've gotten over the past, how much, this is 4 weeks? Are we like 4 weeks in? Yeah, all that.
Yeah, next
3 weeks,
month it'll be
4
4.
weeks. Yeah. So yeah.
It's going by so fast, but I'm just as excited as I was when we first initially talked before I even signed up. I
Yeah.
am so excited because the information you're giving me, I'm able to follow, and then you're accessible no matter what. I know I can email you, get my answer to my question, and keep it moving. And then if I get stuck, I know, okay, go to the group, and I got some accountability people there, and they can say, hey, this is what happened to me, or you chime in right away and say, and it makes me laugh because I'm like, am I the only person from my group that's asking questions?
Yeah. Yeah, I know, but yeah, no, people should ask questions. And like, because some people will be like, because I've had people that's like, well, I'm too embarrassed to ask in a group. I'm like, no, people are there to support you. And these are questions that everybody has. Just because you have a question, it doesn't mean you're dumb. Like, it means that you don't really understand, right? And in order for us to know you don't understand, you have to post your question. And in that way I can answer so you're not stuck and help you
Right,
get through that. Yeah.
right. And I
Cool.
don't want to be stuck. I cannot be stuck.
Yeah.
So thank you for making yourself accessible and for being willing to share the information even beyond what the course is offering. Because I've noticed you do that. You'll say, okay, this is what we're going to talk about today. But hey, by the way, when you go further on and get advanced and this. And I like that you do that because it's not like it's just within this framework. And you
Yep.
just have to work within this framework. There's other things that you can tap into once you capped out on this framework.
Yep. That's
So thank you for that.
You're
But
welcome.
I'm just as excited and motivated. But the whole corporate side of it, they're gonna have to wait till I get some money before I can pay into those certifications because I want to do those too.
Yeah.
I don't want to limit myself to I just have to just do the government and then when I get to the place, because I'm gonna get there, of capping out to where I qualify for that stuff, then I'm like, okay, well, what do I do? Let me switch gears. I don't want to do that. I want to keep the ball rolling because I'm trying to build something. And by the time I get 65, 70 years old, I want to be able to sit on my white sandy beach in a chair and read a book or write a book or do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And be comfortable about it. But I want to make sure that I'm securing the future for my 3 grandchildren and my grown son, who eventually he's gonna have to get, build up and do his own thing too. But he can't do something if I'm not his example.
That's right. Yeah. All
So
right,
I'm
cool.
just as excited. Because like you said, I told you, I paid into other programs. I paid into people trying to help me build my business. Even the ones guaranteeing you're gonna get 6 figures. Well, I don't know where they went to, but I haven't seen 6 figures yet.
Yeah.
They got my money to help them with their 6 figures. So I didn't want to go into that anymore. Even your presentations before I actually had the one-on-one with you were so genuine to me. And I felt like she is legit. She's not gonna leave me stuck.
That's right.
And I was stuck for so long. Like I said, even before I got married, because if I wasn't stuck and I was able to get this, I probably would have never got married. I probably would have never, that food would have been gone before he got in. I promise you, because it was just too much tedious headache, and he drug our divorce after 3 years.
Yeah.
So it's taken me 4 years since then to try to dig myself back out of the hole.
Yeah.
And it frustrated me because it's like he got to walk away and go on with his life like nothing ever happened. Well, I got stuck with all the debt and everything, lost a job and trying to recreate and rebuild me, then fighting, trying to get his name off of his last name off of all my stuff.
Yeah.
Then get his name off of the house that I got left with. It's just like, oh my goodness. Then build the house that he tore down. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm too determined. I cannot.
I cannot. I like that.
Yeah, I cannot.
Hey, that sounds like the next book. I cannot.
Right. Right. I'm like, no, too much is too much.
Yeah, exactly.
So outside of doing my work with the class, and I'm constantly every day, let me go back in and look, let me check, let me make sure that I didn't miss anything that she said I need to do, because the next class I want to be able to do what the next steps are. I
Yeah.
don't want to delay. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be like, okay, I missed something. What did I miss? And then I feel like I'm doing 7 steps back. I feel like I've been doing that for 7 years. I can't step back anymore. I don't even want to look over there.
Yeah.
Let that stay behind me and let me keep moving forward because I feel like I'm playing catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I too much other stuff is going on because I do so much outside of
Yeah.
what you're blessing me to learn how to do. But besides writing the books, did you get your books?
I did. Yeah. I got
Okay.
it. Uh-huh.
Besides me writing the books, besides me starting a perfume cologne launch, besides me having a shoe line designed, I got so much stuff I'm trying to do, and it all needs funding.
Yeah.
So this is based on my years of experience.
Yeah.
Let me get the ball rolling so I can start throwing money where I need it to go, and then be able to pay some stuff off.
That's right. All right.
That's where
Well,
I'm at.
excellent, excellent. So now what would you say, like, because just like you, most people probably find me from online, some ad or something that they seen, and like, well, how, who is this person and what is she talking about? Like, what has been like, what captured your attention in the first place? But then also, like, what has been your experience like in working and learning how to trust and working with someone that you never knew before prior to like actually working with them?
Well, what attracted me to the advertisements that you or in the postings that you put up on Facebook was the fact that it resonated with me because, like I said, I had tried other programs before. I've done the Matthew Lesko thing, and I'm like, I know the government has money out there doing something. I just needed somebody to take me and say, give me your hand. Let me walk you through how you do this. Not just say, here's a document, good luck. And that's pretty much how I felt I was getting from everybody else. But when you said live training, that right there, let's stop right there.
Yeah.
Because nobody else offered that. Matthew Lesko or nobody else, they didn't offer that.
Yeah.
And then the fact that I can go back and replay in case I missed something.
Mm-hmm.
So know that on Sundays, I'm printing off all the stuff for the class that's going to happen on Monday.
Yeah.
So as you talking and you showing, I'm making my notes on those handouts
Yeah.
or notes in a notebook so that I can keep following along. Or if I do have a question, write that question down because I know I can come back to you and say, hey, let me ask you this question. Or I can type it in so that you can bring it up because I'm telling you, even if everybody else in the class don't read it,
Yeah.
you'll see it, then you can go ahead and answer my question. So I'm coming to get all that I can get. I don't know if they don't want all of that, but it's okay.
That's
That's
right.
them. I want my money to work for me, and I want to get the knowledge I need so I can keep making the money work for me.
That's right. All
So
right.
I don't if I feel like it's a stupid question, I'm still gonna ask you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Because all you can do is just direct me where I need to go. I mean,
That's it.
I'm paying over $200,000 in student loans. It didn't come from me not asking questions.
Okay. That's true.
Right. It did not come from me not asking questions.
Yeah.
So at this stage of the game, I'm 50 years old. I don't have time to play with people. I don't have time. I don't got the time.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So
Mm-mm.
what would you tell a business owner or a small business owner who's a minority who's probably never heard of government contracting before or probably just curious about the information that you've learned and how it could potentially help them really grow their business?
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you the conversation I had with 3 of my friends who own
Okay.
businesses, including the musician one, Mr. Al Reese, I told you about. I said, listen, you have trusted my advice, my direction, and my skill set to do all this other stuff where we work together or I've created something and you all want to jump on board. I said, now I'm telling you, jump on board again.
Yeah.
Stick your toe in the water and see how refreshing it's going to be for you. I was like, I've listened to you talk about you go from church to church on Sunday, you do this, you do that, and then how much do you come away with? I was like, okay, well, here's this screenshot from a lady that I'm currently working with that's teaching me what I need to do to get the government contract. I was like, because I don't care what they tell you, the government is not broke.
Yep.
Those are lies. I was like, and so I want you to wake up your eyes, open up your eyes, stay woke, as everybody keeps saying. Now let me help you get woke. I was like, you need to call, if nothing else, and talk to Kawana and let her tell you more in detail and how she can help you get to where you're trying to get. I was like, because you're not gonna Al Reese, I said, you're not gonna find no wife if you ain't got no money. She's not gonna come. There ain't gonna be no first lady. It's gonna be all the ones sitting in the back row, ooh and on, because you don't got no money.
Exactly.
So, and everybody ain't gonna want to do Uber. They're gonna want a car.
Okay.
So then my other two friends, one of them used to be a controller at this company I work with, and I showed her how to get certified with QuickBooks Online and start her own virtual bookkeeping accounting business, which is what I do. So
That's good.
I showed her how to do it, and so she has 3 clients now. And so I was like, okay, we're gonna roll all those 3 clients into one client plus 6 more clients just off of one contract.
Yeah.
She was like, what? I said, yes. All the money that you think you can make or that you desire your business to be making as far as revenue. She said, yeah. I was like, okay, you need to make this phone call.
Yeah.
You need to. And I've learned so much. I was like, it's 3 weeks of classes and I'm getting ready to start bidding on something.
Yeah.
And she was like, three classes. I said, yeah, 1 day a week, 3 classes. So
Yeah.
you already sitting at home.
Yeah. Might as well. Might as well
Yeah,
learn it.
why not?
Yeah.
So, and that's what I told the other ones that I've worked with. Either I trained them how to do accounting, or like the one friend helped her start her business. I told them both the same thing. You're
Hmm.
doing yourself an injustice if you don't even at least have the conversation.
Yeah. That's right.
If you never listen to anything I've ever told you in the 10 plus years I've known, and this is what I said to all of them, the 10 plus years I've known you, if you've never listened to anything I've said before, don't stop talking to me now.
Yep.
So they was like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, I am so serious. I'm so serious.
That's so true. Because I be seeing people like all the time, and I'm like, that I know they're, they kind of want to peek their head and see, what is this, but they're not willing to take the next step to actually learn it. And I'm like, you don't even know what you're missing out on. Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like,
Right,
it's up to you, right? So
right.
10 years from down the line, you're gonna be still in the same position unless you do something different. I'm just like, I'm only here to show you, like, this is something different that can really, really change your life, help you grow your business, like really get paid great value for your
Mm-hmm.
services, all that stuff. So it's like, if you want to
And
continue
be
to
your own boss. That's the other
be your
thing.
own boss,
And
exactly.
I think that's what some people fear is being their own boss because they don't know how to organize themselves and take it serious as if they were working for somebody else. Why am I making somebody else rich?
Yeah, that's right.
Why am I helping somebody else take vacations I want to take?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Look, I want to rent a yacht and be on there sipping my drink.
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, well, great. That was good. I think I have great, really great, great, great testimonials from you. Thank you so much for sharing. And I'm glad that you're,